Meatless products are gaining more and more attention lately, and it's rightfully so, since it involves the ethics of how farms treat animals and also some science studies claiming meat could be harmful. There are brands that have been ahead of making meatless products for a few years now, such as Morningstar, Gardein, Impossible Foods, and a few others. But Beyond Meat is famous for its beef-like patties and sausages. Beyond Meat IPO'd May 2nd, 2019 under the ticker symbol BYND. Beyond Meat was priced at $25 a share and opened at $46 a share, making it the hottest IPO in more than a decade. Beyond Meat more than tripled its IPO price and currently trades at $138 a share. I mean, we are talking about a company that is not yet profitable, trading at a valuation of $8 billion. That's crazy. Beyond Meat was created by Ethan Brown, who grew up on a dairy farm and went to business school. He started Beyond Meat in 2009 to help reduce the reliance of eating animal products and to help the environment. He believes eating meat is a global problem. His products are plant-based materials made out of pea protein. And they released their first product, which was chicken-free strips, in 2011 at Whole Foods in California. Today, Beyond Meat's products are now available at more than 19,000 retail stores and restaurants nationwide, like TGI Fridays, Bear Burger, Veggie Grill, and BurgerFi, and even at your nearby grocery store. Beyond Meat has some big investors looking into its meatless products, like Bill Gates and Tyson Foods, which Tyson Foods currently has a 5% stake in. Beyond Meat raised $72 million at its funding round in December. A huge competitor to Beyond Meat is Impossible Foods, which has plans to IPO in the future. Just like Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods has meatless burgers, and they are currently offered at Burger King and a few restaurants. Impossible Foods investors include Bill Gates, Google Ventures, UBS, and many other venture capital firms. They raised about $300 million but have not announced an IPO filing as of yet. They are valued at about $2 billion. By comparison, Beyond Meat had a market capitalization of $1.5 billion in its IPO filing, but now is valued at roughly $8 billion. So I was interested in checking out for myself what Beyond Meat is cooking up. So I went to my nearest Whole Foods and walked to the meat alternative section in one of the freezer aisles. And to my surprise, Beyond Meat had burger patties, 2 different flavor sausages, frozen meatballs, and a bag of frozen ground beef. And I think the price was $5.99 for 2 burger patties, and then $8.99 for a pack of 4 sausages. I got 1 pack of sausages for $9 to see if it's worth $8 billion. So this is what it looks like. $8.99. And it's plant-based, and it says it's 38% less saturated fat than pork sausage, and it has 16 grams of plant protein per serving. And the calories are 190 for 1 link, and 5 grams of carbohydrates and no sugar, so that's good, and 16 grams of protein. So that's really good. 1 link and 16 grams of protein, which is the main reason why I think meat is essential for a diet, so that's good that they offer that. So I'm going to cook this up, and see what it tastes like and let you guys know what I think. And yeah. Actually, I don't even know if I have to cook this up. You know, it's not meat, so. But I'm going to cook it up anyway, and I'll let you guys know. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to fry it in. So we have the sausage link over here, and I'm going to cut it. I mean, it smells faintly like a sausage, very faint, very, very faint. And here's the taste. It's a mix. It doesn't taste as soft as a normal sausage. And then you bite into it and it tastes a little bit like a little bit of burnt rice on the outside. If you ever had burnt rice. I'm gonna have another bite. It's decent. Like, it creeps me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely flavored pretty good. But it's not something like if I had to pick it over actual sausage, I would buy it. But if I was, conscious of being vegan and not eating, too much processed meat, yeah, I'd buy it. It's similar, but not too similar. Like, say, a sausage, like, on the scale of how close this could be to a real sausage, I'd say maybe 70%. For sure, 70%. But yeah, I mean, I'll take another bite. It's not terrible, but I don't know. This looks a little bit like snakeskin. Hey, it does its job, but it's, to me, if I were to eat this 4 links for $8.99, and let's just say another sausage link is like $1.89. I don't know. It's just a price thing, But I know it's you have to be conscious environmentally and it helps not kill an animal. So I get it, But yeah, that's pretty much me tasting it. Let me know what you guys think if you guys ever tasted it before, or if you're going to taste it. But yeah. I think the reason why Wall Street likes Beyond Meat or companies like this is because it is a food company that is doing something fascinating with the help of science by taking a plant protein and combining the qualities that people find in meat into something that is entirely better than meat. And I think that eventually more foods could be absent of things that a particular group of people don't want in their food, and there is a new industry building off of that. An industry where people who want foods that are custom and tailored to their needs or wants, and they can rely to find it in common restaurants or stores. And not only that, it is a company that is appealing to the moral ethics of the community. It's for the greater good of the world and not making animals victims of our dietary needs. Ethan Brown, the CEO of Beyond Meat, reminds me of this new era of socially conscious entrepreneurs who want to make the world a better place while also making an honest living. And that's admirable. I think I read an article that Ethan Brown is inspired by Tesla, because they're making environmentally safe products, which is Brown's mission. And I don't mind this at all. I really don't. I want the world to be a better place each and every day, and I do believe that the bigger picture here is that socially and environmentally conscious people come together with companies to do the right thing. And at the end of the day, that is what is most important. Let's go back to valuation. You have a company here where the market is saying it's worth $8 billion, even though the company has barely done $100 million in trailing 12-month revenue. Obviously, these revenues are expected to grow dramatically over the next few years, but paying 80 times sales at this point is not a smart investment decision. There's also the fact that new competitors are coming in this space, and there already are very low barriers to entry. You could start your own plant-based meat products if you want, but the fact remains that food items are a low margin business when competitors start showing up. Beyond Meat stock reminds me of Tilray, the cannabis company that shot to $300 a share and now trades at $38 a share after the initial excitement wore off. I believe there will come a point when Beyond Meat shareholders will suffer the same fate as Tilray shareholders. So these are my thoughts. I wish you luck in your investing, and I'm Vivian, your hot stock girl, and please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!